The quadratic formula makes our lives oh so much simpler when we can't factorize. Using the oi oi method, by the way, bun AC. So here we've got another shape. In this case, it's a trapezium. What's special about a trapezium? A trapezium is a four-sided shape where there is one pair of parallel sides. Remember, a parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides. So the diagram shows a trapezium. All the lengths are in centimeters. The area is 150. Find the value of x. Remember I said this is a quadratic formula lesson. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to write down what the area of a trapezium is. The area of a trapezium is a half h, meaning the height of the trapezium, multiplied by the parallel sides added together. So the easiest way to do this is identify the parallel sides, and then the h is the vertical distance between them. So you can clearly see that these are the parallel sides, and here we have 2x minus 1 being the vertical distance between them. Here we put the 90 degrees to indicate perpendicular distance or the vertical distance. Okay, so we are saying that the area is a half h is 2x minus 1, times, so I use a square bracket just not to use too many of the same shaped bracket, a plus b, so x plus 4 plus 4x minus 3. And I've said that area is equal to 150. Okay, so we have a half of 2x minus 1. Here I'm going to use a circular bracket now. 4x plus x is 5x. 4 minus 3 is uno. Now, what do students do a lot of? They start expanding this and they want to expand the half in. Guys, just like a previous video, that half on the outside means all these are one term. So we're going to multiply by 2 on both sides to get rid of this fraction. We do not like fractions when we're doing any kind of solving. Okay, remember this is all one term, so you just need to multiply the half by the 2. You don't need to multiply anything else by 2. Start expanding. 10x squared. 2x times 1 is 2x. This gives me minus 5x. 2x minus 5x is minus 3x. And then we have minus 1 is 150 times 2, which is 300. When we solve, we need to bring all the terms to one side, so that one side equals 0. So this plus 300, bring it over here. We're going to minus 300, so that goes. We're left with 0 is 10x squared minus 3x minus 301. Okay, now we're going to solve this using the quadratic formula because these numbers are so awkward. Most likely, it's not going to factorize. And in general, most quadratics do not factorize. Right, what is the quadratic formula? Negative b plus or minus root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Do you need to remember this? No, but if you don't remember it, you've not revised enough. That's just the reality of things. All of my students on my course remember this because we do so many questions where the quadratic formula is needed. So let's just identify what a, b, and c are. So my a is 10. B is minus 3, and C is minus 301. Let's substitute it in. X is minus b, so the negative of this is 3, plus or minus root b squared, so minus 3 squared, minus 4. A, C, all over 2a. Now, here is a examiner's tip for you guys. In GCSE exams, in a lot of mark schemes, they give you a mark for just typing in what's inside the root. So let's type that in. We get minus 3 squared, because what students do is they type this whole thing in. A lot of them get it wrong, and they lose 2 marks for that because they give a mark for this. So minus 4 times 10 times minus 301. It's silly, I know, but you get 12049. So we get 3 plus minus root 12049. Neil does bad memory. Over 20. And now we get our 2 answers. X is approximately, let's do it to 3 significant figures. So what I actually do from here is I go menu A and I do my polynomial solver on this calculator, which, guys, I recommend you upgrade to. This one's the 991EX, but the more updated version is the 991CW. But the 991EX is the better calculator. It's just expired. I don't know why they did that, but they're trying to set you guys up. -3, -301. So one of my values is 5.64 to 3SF. So the three most important numbers. And the other one is negative -5.34, which we know is not allowed. And that is our solution. In general, you should always check to see if these solutions make sense. I mean, say that's about 6. 4 times 6 minus 3, 2 times 6 minus 1, and 6 plus 4. They all give us positive lengths, okay? So it's not always the case that x just needs to be bigger than 0. All of these specific values need to be bigger than 0, okay? So just be careful of that. But yeah, that's how we solve this whole problem with some extra tips on exam techniques. So guys, if you learned something today, I'd really appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe for more maths content. If you're interested in my GCSE maths courses, details and links in the description, and feel free to join the Lund Gang Reddit page if you want to submit your own questions and get feedback from my community. I'll see you in the next video. Nice.